What is up, everybody? Not Macho002 here with another episode of Connected Hearts. Now then, let us continue with the story. Take a deep breath, filling my lungs with air. Then I set my hand on my forehead, feeling it covered in sweat. I quickly searched for my necklace, finding it right where I left it. Then I look at the clock. It is 2:20 in the morning. There's still plenty of time before the sun comes up. I exhale, letting my anxiety go with my breath. Yeah, at that time I'd just stay up and play games on my phone. I did it 3 times in my lifetime so far. That or I went through an entire day until it hit 3, then I went to sleep. Back to the story. This time, I won't be able to sleep again. I'm sure of it. Well, maybe this is a good opportunity to have dinner. Bro, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. That's not really considered dinner, that's more breakfast. Oh, okay, no, that makes sense, I say to myself jokingly. I'm not really hungry, but maybe eating something could distract me from that dream. I had just put my feet on the floor when suddenly I heard someone ringing the bell at the door. What the heck? Yeah, I wouldn't be that casual. I'd be the fuck? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock, whatever. Reminds me of the time when I was really, really early. I think 2 o'clock when I heard something in my trash can. I went to go check it and there's a mouse trapped in there. I was so tired I really didn't give a damn. So I took my trash can and put it in the living room where my cats would chillax and probably wait for the damn thing to come out. I don't know what happened to the mouse, but I didn't really give a shit what would happen. Back to the story. I can't imagine who could it be at this hour. I barely get visits in regular hours. I feel a chill run all over my spine. I wait a moment, hoping the visitor would get bored and leave. But after a while, it seems that wasn't going to happen. Finally, I sigh and resign myself to go and see who it is. As I walk towards the door, I can't stop thinking that this is too weird. I'm afraid. I would be lying to say otherwise, but unless I go and check it, I'll never know what's going on. I swallow my saliva, feeling it bitter when I'm in front of the door. My heart beats so fast that I can feel it in my throat. Then I take a deep breath and prepare to look through the peephole of the door. It is at that moment I see a small envelope slide in from under the door. I almost jump from the shock when that happens. My eyes and mouth are open wide, showing my incredulity. I quickly open the door, finding nothing but empty air in the surroundings. There are no footsteps or any other evidence of someone being there other than the envelope. If it wasn't for it, I would think I'm still dreaming. Only this dream, instead of being mysterious and calm, felt more like a horror story, aka a nightmare. Without a second thought, I close the door, making sure to lock it. I don't want any unwanted visitors tonight, or ever. I then fix my sight on the envelope. It's made of ordinary paper and has no sender information. The only thing it says is that it is for me. I blink before carefully opening it. Inside there is a single sheet of paper with a drawing made with crayons. It's not very good and seems to be made by a small child. Human figures made with sticks and circles that pretend to be a boy and a girl holding hands right next to a heart. There's something written besides them. Gary and me. It's her, I murmured, my lips moving by themselves. My heart stopped for an instant. I shake my head many times, unable to believe it. I can't believe what is in front of my own eyes. I was just getting over the surprise when something else happens. I explain, confused, looking towards the kitchen. I just heard a glass breaking. I live alone. I have no pets, and there is no wind. How is it possible? Did the glass just burst all by itself? Because that's what it looks like. I leave the envelope and quickly go to the kitchen to see what's happening. Once there, my face becomes pale and my body solid like stone, while my eyes look in disbelief at the glass shards at the floor. I almost faint at that moment. I don't know what to think of it. I don't feel safe anymore. I hold my breath for a couple of seconds until I notice a sheet of paper on the floor. I slowly get closer and pick it up. Careful not to step. Steep? Okay, whatever. Not to step on the shards. It's another child's drawing, a cheerful one, but at the same time, weird. I can't explain it, but seeing that drawing makes me anxious. I shake my head. Rather, I think it is not the drawing itself, but how I found it what makes it weird. There's something written on it. Why did it break? I didn't want it to. Even if things fall, they shouldn't break without my permission. Don't you think that's weird? Fuck that. Be calling up someone. We'll see if I can... Whoa. Call up my fam, see if I can freaking leave my house and go hang out with them for tonight. What can I say at something like that? I'm reading an incomprehensible message that shouldn't... Oh my god, this person's grammar and spelling is kind of irritating, but whatever. Message that shouldn't even exist. What the hell? However, I don't have much time to think about it. Damn straight you don't. Suddenly another noise calls my attention. This time the sound of the shower in the bathroom. I feel a chill move all over my spine, slowly crawling its way. Instantly, my body is covered in ice. I can't move a single finger. I'm frightened. The very idea that someone or something is inside my home when I'm supposed to be alone makes me shake in fear. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I'll be honest, at least you're not that much of an idiot to frickin' tempt whatever the hell is haunting you. The sound continues for long periods, then minutes, without any change. I simply ignore it, as if doing that was enough to make it go away. Motherfucker, I take that back. You're an idiot. But no matter how long I wait, that never happens. In the end, I can only steel myself and go check it. I'll admit I'd probably do the same damn thing. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with air. Then slowly walk towards the bathroom, staring at the door before carefully opening it. Warm steam escapes from the room. Motherfucker, be using up all my heart. My heart beats like a drum at every second. I beg there's nothing at the other side. And then, when I find it just that... nothing. The shower suddenly opened itself, pouring hot water without reason. It shouldn't be the first inexplicable thing tonight. Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't. I close my eyes and sigh, full of relief. However, this isn't over yet. I still need to find out what's going on. This is too much to just leave it to my imagination. Another smart move, buddy. I close the water, seeing the shower stop. I stand there a few more seconds, trying to understand what's happening. But of course, I can't come with an answer. Then I rub my face in a gesture full of frustration. I'm losing my head, I said quietly, talking to myself. Then I exhale, letting my anxiety go with breath. I think about going out or calling someone for company, but I have no one to ask for help. Motherfucker, you are alone. At least I'd have a cat. Well, then again, if I had a cat, the moment they hiss is the moment I get the fuck out of my house. I'm taking my cat with me, fuck everything else. Take my phone, my wallet, anything else. Yeah. The idea of going out this night sounds even more terrifying. Why the fuck? When I opened the door, I saw the hallway empty. It gave me the sensation that something scary was hiding in the shadows. I can't explain it, but I locked the door, and I want it to stay like that. But it seems my home isn't safe either. I turn around, thinking on going back to bed. The only thing I can do is wait for the sun to come out. If the next night I have another experience like this, I'll move without a second thought. Thank God. Then suddenly I open my eyes wide. I didn't realize before, but there was a drawing in the mirror, as if someone had used a figure to clean the thin layer of steam on it. It's a ship sinking. There's something written. There are hundreds of paths, and all of them guide to the same end. I read it over and over without understanding what it means. Was it a message for me? My lips can't say a single word. Silence now feels oppressive. My heart shrieks as I think in how alone I am. Fucking loner. As if I had been cut away from the world. Forsaken. However, things continue to happen. Things that shouldn't. I can't understand anything. I don't know what I can do. But my only hope is that the sun will turn all of this into nothing. More than a bad dream. With that in mind, I walk to my room, but when I get there, I find there is another surprise waiting for me. What is this? I murmur, confused while looking right at a sheep plush. It's in perfect condition, as if it was new. Or maybe it is. There's no way to know. Next to the plush, there is a sheet of paper. I quietly get closer and pick it up. Oh my God, this is starting to look like Slender Man. It was a drawing of a wolf made with crayons. It looks angry. There's something written too. I don't like wolves, but I'm surrounded by them. The only way to avoid them is by hiding. Again, an incomprehensible message, just like the fact the plushie appeared from nowhere. After a few seconds, I grab the plushie with curiosity. It is very soft. It could easily be used as a pillow. Outside of that, there's nothing else worth saying. It doesn't appear to have anything weird. I don't know what I should do. Everything is so strange. It all began after that dream. I blink confused, trying to come up with an answer. That's right, I forgot. This must be all the work of that woman. Alice. Her words come back to my mind. She said I had forgotten something. I don't think there could be a memory that could make sense of all this. But even knowing that, it would be a lie to say that I don't have an uncontrollable curiosity. Gary? I was lost in my mind when suddenly I hear someone whisper my name behind me. I jump surprised, my heart stops, and my blood turns cold. I instantly turn around by a reflex, finding something that simply shouldn't be there. What is it? Ah, shit. It is even bigger than me, reflecting all of my body. I stare at my own reflex, hypnotized by that image, as if it was the first time I had seen a mirror. I look at my reflex, copying what the fuck? My movements without mistake. I move my hands, my head, and my legs. The reflection does exactly the same. However, there is something special in that image. The person in the mirror is the right one, but the place where it is not the same. My room does not reflect in the mirror. Instead, the background belongs to another house, made of wood with the looks of being abandoned for many years. I simply can't talk. Not a single word comes to mind that could begin to describe the feeling of wonder, surprise, and insecurity that invades me at this moment. It's so incredible, so impossible. Something out of my dream. But that's why it is something I can't control or even understand. Is it even safe to be in the same room as that mirror? Fuck no. I don't know. However, I can't stop staring at it. Like, I would pretty much be complexed and focus on the mirror too. I can see myself in a different place. What the fuck? Damn it! Alright, so that is it for now, everybody. If you like this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Have anything to say about my video, go ahead, comment below in the comment section. Want to be notified of my new videos, go ahead, click that bell. Finally, last but not least, if you want to join the Night Marchers, then march with me forever by hitting that subscribe button. Night Marcher 002, signing out, everybody. Aloha oi.